Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. I am the owner of the business Nocturnal Witchcraft. Link to my website will be down below in the description. Tonight, the day that I am recording this, the night that I'm recording this, it is the first full moon in July. First full moon, the only full moon. Is there a second full moon in July? I don't think there is. It's the bug/thunder moon. It's really whatever term you prefer. But I am going to be doing a general collective reading for this full moon here. So I have the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and I also have the Green Witches Oracle deck here. Haven't used an Oracle deck in my videos for a while. And we're just going to go ahead and see what message Spirit, Universe, God, Source, whatever you want to call it, has for the collective that has clicked on this video. And oh my god, what is on this tarot deck? The tarot deck, tarot card. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Alright, I'm going to shuffle these. We are going to get into it. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. More time. Don't fall. Spirit, what message do you have for the collective on this full moon? Ooh. Okay, wow. All right. So we had a lot, oh wow, we had a lot of cards come out here. So, how do I... Shit. We have the lovers here. It came out halfway, so I'm going to read it halfway. And this card alone, like, I heard a threshold, or like you're on the edge between making a choice out of making a choice for yourself versus making a choice for everybody else. Making a choice out of love versus making a choice out of fear. The next cards that came out, we have, there's naked people in this, we have Judgment, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Wands, and we also have the Moon and the Seven of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. So, I feel like, especially with the Moon and the Seven of Cups here, there's lots of fantasies, dreams, illusions. The subconscious is really playing in here. You might be called to kind of dive deeper into your subconscious and how it is affecting and ruling your choices and how you move throughout the world, like in your daily life and everything. With Judgment, literally with Judgment and the King of Pentacles, come on, King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, an awakening is happening, or it's being called into action. It's being called into reality. This full moon is here to help you understand. I just heard your true calling, what you are truly meant to do with yourself in this life. And you may not get all the answers now, but because when I look at the King of Pentacles, I'm hearing grounded, reality, physical manifestation. And with the Eight of Cups, this usually signifies walking away from something. This could be the illusions and the fantasies, or something in your subconscious that is no longer serving you, or you are realizing or being called to wake up and realize that it's affecting how you make your choices. And the Four of Wands, this is celebration. Things coming together. Things are meant to come together. Things are meant to come together if you have the strength to look at all of you. All of yourself. Subconscious, conscious, what you're aware of. Dive into what you have been unaware of. It's possible. It's in your path. It's there. Let's go even deeper. This is a really, I want to say it's a weird and interesting reading here. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay, so here, what is this? 6, yeah, sorry. I can count. This is the 6 of Pentacles here. So, give and take. Being in a position where you can be generous. We also have Temperance and the Devil. I don't know how much my finger is covering it. The Devil. What areas in your life are you giving too much of yourself to? And what areas in your life are you not giving enough of yourself to? You're being called to kind of come into a balance between your external and your internal world. And part of finding this balance is understanding something that is happening in your subconscious. Having this awakening. Because I feel like with this Devil card, you've let other things influence you. Whether those are fears, addictions, just things that no longer serve you anymore are still controlling you to some degree. Because I get the sense that you've already made pretty good progress within your healing, within your growth, within your journey. But there's something that is being overlooked. And balance needs to be restored within yourself, within your life. We also have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck there. That really caught my eye. A seed has been planted. Growth and the path to success you're already on it. But of course, it doesn't come without challenges. The Hanged Man. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. The Hanged Man calls for sacrifice, but also a change in perspective. What happens when you gain a change in perspective? What causes a change in perspective? An awakening, like you see with the Judgment card there. Diving into your subconscious. Shadow work. Literally doing shadow work, trying to restore balance within yourself, within your life, causes this change of perspective, which causes a whole chain of events, of change, of growth. It sets you further on your path. And I almost feel like the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords is either outcome of what this event, what this full moon is really bringing up for you, and how it can affect you in the next upcoming days, weeks, months. You can either take this with grace and learn and try to understand, because you don't have to figure everything out now. You just have to get it started. And if you do that, yeah, I was making sure that this was the Nine of Pentacles. If you do that, you are set up to go towards success and independence and abundance and just feeling secure within yourself, but most importantly, within your reality, your physical world. Because your physical world is playing just as big of a role in your journey right now as your internal. However, if you let fear or your addictions or whatever you have been controlled by to either come back or just grow and overwhelm you and control you, you reach this point of like mental anguish and just feeling absolutely defeated and hopeless. And you kind of end up starting back at square one a little bit. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Wands. Action needs to be taken. Physical action needs to be taken. This isn't like I'm gonna journal about it and then I'm good. No, you actually have to put in the work, the effort, everything to get past this, because this is not an easy feat. You're being asked to do something that has kind of been controlling you for probably good few years of your life. Probably even close to a decade or more. You're being asked to really start unraveling these subconscious patterns that have been controlling your life. And the King of Cups underneath the Ace of Wands. This is emotional. This is, it's going to require a lot of emotional maturity and emotional intelligence for yourself and for how going through this and figuring all of this out will affect those around you. Because like I said, your physical world is playing just as big of a part in this as your internal world. But throughout this reading, there's glimpses of hope and success happening here. Let me split the deck. The Sun. There is success for you. You are at a very significant turning point. And this full moon is here to help you recognize and see things that you have been avoiding, that you maybe have not seen. Like you just haven't been in the right mind space or in the right circumstances to be able to see these things. What's underneath that? The Nine of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment. So I'm going to get into the Oracle deck now because I'm really curious to see what else Spirit has. Because normally if you've like watched some of my older videos, you know that I tend to do the Oracle first, but I didn't want to do it that way this time. Let me do, oh, those two were just upside down. Okay. I just heard like you're so close to achieving your goal or a goal. Maybe not the goal, but a goal on this path. So let me see what else Spirit has for this collective. Okay. We have B, community, cooperation, and sweetness. Again, the people around you, they matter. If you need to lean on the people around you while you are going through this, while you are healing, because this is not, again, it's not easy. What you're being asked to do, what this full moon is supposed to bring up for you, is supposed to start for you, is not easy. It's emotionally, mentally, probably even physically taxing. So community here is very, very important. Summer. We have another B in this. Summer, expansion and growth. This is literally meant, we even have a nod at the sun there. This is meant to expand your horizons, yourself, your sense of self. This is meant to just help you grow in general. anything that's worth having, anything that is worthwhile, it's not usually easy to get, if ever easy to get, right? And it's not easy to maintain either, but it's fucking worth it. We have Hearth, safety, comfort, and spiritual connection. And we have Earthworm, clarity and rumination. You're not only going to need physical support, but you're also probably going to need spiritual support, whether that's from whatever higher power you believe in, your spirit guides, your higher self, Mother Nature, like whatever that looks like to you, you're going to need as much support as you can get. Again, this isn't easy. This is not a one and done. This isn't something that will be like a short little lesson and then we get it over with and then we move on. Like, this might take you a while. Genuinely, this might take you a while. But the clarity, literally the clarity and the security that you are going to obtain by going through this, by allowing this truth to be illuminated for you, to you, you're going to be so much happier and better off than if you were to just ignore it. At the bottom of the deck, we have Altar, gratitude, and releasing burdens. What's a burden? Fears and addictions that have been controlling you. What's underneath of that? Oop, that's upside down. Why are some of these upside down? They're not supposed to be. Rain, cleansing, purification, and hydration. The thunder moon. What happens when you hear thunder? There's usually a storm. There's usually rain. It's been raining a lot here the past few days where I'm at, and I've just been, like, sometimes I've just been standing out there just letting the rain cleanse me and everything, just letting go, letting it happen. Maybe that's what you need to do. Obviously be careful and, don't get hurt, don't get struck by lightning, but just a purge is being called into your life right now. I want to split the deck. Buds. What the fuck? New beginnings and expansion. Do I have to explain? Cauldron. Creation, opportunity, and caring. Right underneath of Buds. Well, God, nose is so itchy. Anyways, that will conclude this collective full moon reading. I hope that gave you the insight, the confirmation that you needed, that you were probably searching for. I hope you got what you needed from this. If you would like to go deeper into your own personal stuff, like with this reading and everything, again, link to my website to book a tarot reading will be down below in the description. It will be a lot more specific and tailored to you, of course. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful full moon and blessed be.